be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com, use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman. They're both great deals, and they help support the show. What's up, Planeswalkers? Thurg6 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. And, thanks in no small part to Mellow Kitty, I am doing the remainder of October as just spooky decks. Technically speaking, last week was kind of the same, because they were like every deck played had black in it, but this time we're going to mostly be doing creepy tribes. For what it's worth, we're still doing a normal Bolas video, we're still doing a normal Abzan video, we're still doing a normal Brawl video. Other than Bolas, the rest of them I think I've done correctly are also tribes. So you can guess which tribes I'm doing, but today we're starting off with Delightfully Devilish Seymour, and we're playing Devils. Now, because some of these aren't going to be supported enough on Arena, some of these I'm not going to do best of 3. This one, for example, I'm not doing best of 3. I will mention that I did consider having black in as well because of Mayhem Devil. It did kind of technically give us Bedevil, Ingress Rampage, and Village Rites, as well as, you know, some other options that worked nicely with sacrificing things, but I wanted to be mono red, essentially. I wanted to try to keep this down in order to maintain some semblance of coherency. So this is the deck. We have 4 Forge Devils, allows us to ping off annoying creatures early. Sure, it hits us, but who cares? We have Footlight Fiend. When this dies, we get to ping something, although this can be any target. This has to be a creature, unfortunately. We have a Chained Brute, which is a nice 2-mana 4/3, but I can't untap it unless I sacrifice a creature. And I have to activate it during my turn, so that's great. For Hobblefiend, which is, you know, 2-mana 2/1 trample, it's not very good, but we can sacrifice another creature, make it bigger. For Lightning Strikes, we might need the reach. For the 3 drops are really where the deck is powerful. For Sin Prodders, this card is great. It has Menace. We have like a reverse Bob effect where our opponent can choose to put the top of our library into our graveyard on upkeep, and if they do, they take damage. If they don't, I just put the card in my hand, which means essentially I'll be drawing extra cards, or I'll just be hitting my opponent with burn. For Spiteful Prankster, whenever anything dies, not the Prankster, whenever any other creature dies, you just deal 1 damage to target player Planeswalker. Typically, we're just shooting our opponent in the face. It's fantastic. 3 Tibalts, our opponents aren't going to be gaining life, and he makes some Devils that, when they die, they're Footlight Fiends, alright? They're Footlight Fiends. 3 Zurzoth. Whenever an opponent draws their first card each turn, if it's not their turn, you create a 1/1. You create a Footlight Fiend, alright? You make a Footlight Fiend. Whenever 1 or more Devils you control attack 1 or more players, you and those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random. The discard at random means that we can just annoy the hell out of people. We're also not giving our opponent any card advantage because they have to discard, like they're going up 1 and then immediately down 1. And we don't really care if they draw, because we get that sweet Devil. And then we have Hellrider. This card is great. 4 mana, haste, 3/3. Whenever a creature you control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker it's attacking. You just attack with things, and they die. And then here's the mana base. We have 1 Castle Embereth. We're not going super wide. There are technically some Devil token creations, but they're slow. So I'm not sure I'd like this that much. And then we have 4 Ramunap Ruins because that card's dumb. And of course we have to be playing the Devil Mountain. So let's just hop into some games. And as I said, this is a bit of a meme game, so we're just going to do it in normal play. Ah, delicious. Player 12344. I do not understand. You'll also notice I got rid of my my Lotus flower pet. It's not my jam. I'm playing a Yorion deck with a Thalia sleeve, so my assumption is that this is a Death and Taxes style deck. Or not. Well, I got a Forge Devil. Target creature and 1 damage to you. Well, unfortunately, I cannot actually cast it, because I believe it has to kill itself. Yeah, I believe it has to kill itself. Found a renewal. Awkward. I don't know what my opponent's playing, but because it is 4 colors minimum, and they're playing some artifacts, my guess is they're playing nonsense, and I'm gonna hate it. Play this. I can attack next turn if I don't get a land. I can just play Forge Devil, and then immediately sacrifice it to Chained Brute so I can attack with this again. Yeah, we're just gonna go in. See if this dies. Doesn't. Cool. Let's hope this resolves. Yes! Fantastic. Now I have things I can sacrifice to my Chain Brute and Hobblefiend. No life for you, buddy! They did nothing that turn. What? I'm not Yorion. So we might just get Wrath of Godded here. But I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm probably okay with that. No, Elspeth. I'm confused. Is this a historic deck? The card type.
Courage will bloom in all who seek justice.
Well, I have 4. I could play Spiteful Prankster. Play Spiteful Prankster. Sack this. Kill one of these. Oh no, I get to kill both. Right. Each of them trigger. Right, I did forget that one of them.
You will advance. You will not move me.
That's fine, I'm just gonna go out of their face. They block like a counter. Stuff dies.
No quest is easy.
And do I want to make a token now? Yeah, I think I do. Even if they board wipe, I think that's probably fine. But if they don't have Hellrider to just like bean them in the face. It's a fairy. Bounce Prankster.
Trust me, you'll thank me later.
No, you do not bounce Tibalt there.
Let's take it.
No way that's correct. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Alright, so we'll play that. We'll play Hellrider. We will sack this. Any target. Alright, so any target. No. Player Planeswalker hits there. Any target hits there. We untap. And do we just. I think we just kill our opponent. Yeah, our opponent is dead. Devilish, baby! Devils! Good. Again, the spooky season, you know? Gotta play with only spooky creature types. That took a while. Also, apparently, Arena has just been crapping itself lately. So that's always nice. By the way, shameless plug. I do have a second channel. I play RPGs, I post random things, I put box openings there. What am I saying? Oh, right. You should head over there and check it out. Obsidian. I really hope this person's name is Diane. I would love if this person's name was Diane, dude. It's gotta be, right? I don't know. We'll keep this. We don't love it. Because we don't have anything until turn 3. That's proactive. I'll probably use this Lightning Strike on their face. They did nothing for the first several turns, which is very interesting. I'm going to start off with Sin Prodder here. They did nothing again? What? Cultivate? Okay, they're playing Ramp. Wait, didn't they go first? No, I went first. Oh, they're playing blue-green. That's probably why they weren't able to do anything. They should bin that. They should just take 2 here. The thing is, that is 2 free damage for me. I do think that was the correct decision. Yeah, I'm just going to attack their face. I'm going to play this Tibalt. My suspicion is that it's going to be a Nissa here, but Nissa here is not sufficient, I do not think. I get to block with the Devil. Yeah, I block with the Devil, ping their face, lightning strike their 3/3.
Harness the elements.
Let's see, do I want to hit their face? 11. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and bulldoze them this game. They might have something to play, but the fact that they had nothing on the first several turns... Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, feel free to bin that, I suppose. Like, the thing is, it's worth 4 damage by itself, so they absolutely should bin it. I can hit Nissa. I don't think I need to. Is my opponent just dead here? Zurzoth. It doesn't have haste. I'm definitely doing this.
The more, the messier.
Oh yeah, I just lightning strike my opponent. I'll play Zurzoth because why not? Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, they were at 4. I hit them down to 1. Literally any of my things kill them. I made a deal with the devil. I got a text for some old dude named Charles. It was a dick pill text. I'm not Charles. There's another person who sometimes still gets calls from my phone. It's like a lot. Ayala? Elaine? With a Y and 2 N's? Something, I don't remember. I immediately put them on a block list. So I don't get follow-up calls, but... I still get them. Dashi Solari. Why is it showing rank in play mode? I really hope my opponent is not playing. Opponent is playing what I thought they would be playing. Not really what I wanted to see. I will probably lightning strike them in the face. Jeez, really? All of the Zhalfirin Voids? For what it's worth, I haven't been paying attention to the rest of them. Oh my gosh, it's a Karn!
I am Karn.
Interesting.
There is great power in the things we make.
I'll kill the Karn then. I think I want to get Sin Prodder down. Yeah, I want to get Sin Prodder down. Start ticking up with Sin Prodder so I can get either card advantage or start hurting my opponent here. I guess Zurzoth is next. I do hope... Well, maybe I'll just play Hellrider. Kind of depends on how this is looking. Alright, so I'm probably not going to be playing Hellrider. Unless my idiot opponent attacks. Alright, they decided not to attack. They should not let me have that. It is worth more damage, in my opinion, than just 3. Or than just the 3 damage. I could be wrong on this one. This is the first one where I'm not actually sure. I guess I could still just play Hellrider for the passive benefit. No, I'm gonna Zurzoth. Yeah, I'm gonna Zurzoth. They're really taking a long time here. The thing is, if they give me Tibalt, it actually makes my Zurzoth play a little bit better for me. No, they take the 3. Which I think is correct, for what it's worth. So we're definitely going to play Zurzoth here. I'm trying to think of, like, how much I want to lose out on... Like, what percentage I want Hellrider to be at. I think I'm just going to attack here. Alright. That was actually the best discard we could have gotten. I'll play Forge Devil. And I'll just ping this. Doesn't actually matter, but... So yeah, next turn I can just Hellrider, and that's a minimum of 5 damage. Ugin. Ugin kills one of my creatures, potentially? Or... goes to look for something? Okay, Zurzoth dies. That's fine, I guess. I don't love it, but it's fine, I guess.
You will not threaten this world.
Let's see, what are they getting? Yeah, the main concern here is just the 4/4 that can just kill my things. But I think I just go phase, right? I could potentially Castle Embereth here. Blocks my Forge Devil. They take... No, it's better to even just play Hellrider. Because this pluses all of my creatures by 1. But casting this... Forsaken Monument, sure. Casting this, I think, is just better. I was about to say, there's no way that's the correct decision. Alright, they're just going to give me that mountain. Or no, they're not going to give me that mountain. There's no reason to. Yeah. I do think this is correct. Let's see. So I'm going to target there, and do I want to lose my Forge Devil for free? It's 1 damage. Forsaken Monument. Oh wait, I think I'm actually going to do this. And that. This way, even if they do block the Forge Devil, I still get to kill the... maybe I do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
We seek us our allies.
Can't block that. Yeah, I do think that's the best block for them.
You are only hurting yourself.
So they're gonna be able to gain life here potentially if they have another thing to cast. Otherwise, I have Tibalt for the following turn. Grafter's Cage means nothing to me, so that's just 2 life for them. I assume they're going to turn something into a creature here, so that I can't attack as easily.
Awaken.
Grafter's Cage, sure. I honestly don't know if that's worth letting me have. It might be. No, I guess I have Hellrider, so... alright, that's fine. I don't have enough to kill
I decided to torture you.
one of their creatures. Can make a dude that can
My
Forge
assistants
Devil.
are painfully sloppy.
Yeah, I think the plan is just hold out for a single turn.
Please do not do that.
They can't save Karn here, but they should kill one of my creatures. Yeah. That is the most correct block.
I I will endure.
Okay. So they have one card in hand. They do have a decent amount of mana, so they can use these Hedron Archives to draw. Can't gain 2 life, get fucked. Ulamog, exile... Probably my Sin Prodder? No, Hellrider in that. Pretty unfortunate to see, to be honest.
Just go torture someone else.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to... Sin Prodder might be able to come in clutch, but I think we do have a loss here. That's what happens when you use meme decks against actually good ones. There's no way they're letting me have that. What? That's a surprise. Another Tibalt asshole.
I would be honored to break your mind. My friend is here to help your pain.
Why is this not up? Sorry about that, folks. There's only one card that I'm worried about. And that is, Ugin. If I attack with all, that's 4 damage. If they want to kill Sin Prodder, they'll have to... Let's see. If I attack all, it's 4 damage for sure. If they double block Sin Prodder, I'll take an additional... so that's 6 total. 7, 8, 9. It'd be to 3. This plus Ramunap would kill them. If they block this and this, they would take an additional 4. So it's 8 total. They'd be at 4. This blocks and dies, puts them to 3. One other of these blocks and dies. I think I have to attack here. I know technically math is for blockers, but... Let's just make a deck with Hellrider. Man, it's like I knew exactly... The thing is, as well, is this... It's still hard... It's going to be hard for them to let me have anything from Sin Prodder. Right, this is 2 damage. Oh, it's Ugin. Yep. That sucks. I still win off of a Lightning Strike.
New tortures are needed.
You are too dangerous to roam.
Now I win... 1, 2, 3, 4. No. This costs too much. Oh, I died. Oh. That sucks. That was real close. And it was against an actual, like, historic deck. Carlos Tron is a legit thing that I see from time to time on rank. Yeah, considering I essentially threw this deck together, I'll accept that. Now, for what it's worth, one of the cards that I did take out is Torch Fiend. Torch Fiend would have been great there. But I thought I wouldn't need the Lightning Strike. So, I mean, maybe you have 2 Torch Fiends, 2 Hobblefiends. In fact, I'm just going to do that now. There we go. I think we're rocking 22 lands, by the way. That seems to be plenty. Spartan Stratego. Yeah, seems fine. Lurrus seems frightening. I'm pretty sure this kills itself. I really could just Scryfall. Forge Devil. Buy to one of my Sin Prodders. Now let's see. Forge Devil is mandatory. If it's the only creature on the battlefield, you have to choose it. Yeah, alright. That's what I thought, but just want to make sure. Yeah, they took one of the Sin Prodders. Makes sense. I'll play the Footlight Fiend. I need to play another Sin Prodder. I assume this is going to be the... Oh, right. It's of course, it's the Rakdos Lurrus deck, yeah. We're going to get rid of Force Devil here. And we're going to get the Sin Prodder down. That will mitigate some of the discard issues. Potentially. Also, just a Menace threat, which is nice. Thoughtseize, take one of my Tibalts. Then Dreadhorde Arcanist. Shock. Fantastic. You have nothing, bite me.
Oh, they're so cute.
So once again, this is a real deck. This is an actual, like, good best of 3 ranked deck. Being played, of course, in the most competitive place, play mode.
I adore.
Luckily, they double Thoughtseize themselves, so. And what's nice is that if I have to, I can just sack one of these at any time to make this bigger. Interesting. Oh, it's Sin Prodder. Don't mind if I do. Seven. 6. I have them on functional 6, and they can't currently gain life. They also can't actually play Lurrus here because they don't have double flag. They had to go down to 5 in order to play Lurrus here. But no, they have to. Yeah, get effed on, dude. Get actually effed on. Playing a real deck in play mode, get beat by literal jank tribal. I am playing Devils. Do you know how little support there is for Devils? I mean, for what it's worth, I think Historic Link has a decent percentage of the support for Devils, right? Type line, Devil. Search for these options, please. Let's see, some good Devils that we're missing. Gibbering Fiend is probably pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, Gibbering Fiend would be good. Ugh, nope. Rakdos Cackler would be decent. Rakdos Cackler would actually be quite good. Scourge, Devil... I don't think we'd be able to consistently get that into our graveyard. Squealing Devil, maybe? Oh, the obvious one. Vexing Devil. Vexing Devil is like what this deck wants. Vengeful Devil's quite nice, to be honest. What's Wildfire Devils? Wildfire Devils and the battlefield at the beginning of Wildfire Devils doesn't really make sense, but this deck for Historic really wants Vexing Devil. I guess, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for all of these tribal videos. I'm gonna talk about some of the cards that I think would really help the tribe. Vexing Devil is by far the most important for this deck to like have a really strong showing. Vengeful Devil and Rakdos Cackler and Gibbering Fiend are also quite nice. I will say Vengeful Devil is probably the least valuable. And I think that Rakdos Cackler and Gibbering Fiend would be the best. So like what that would look like essentially, because you still like the Footlight Fiends, but instead of Forge Devil, you have Vexing Devil. But you also have a full play set of Rakdos Cackler. So instead of 8 1-drops, you now have 12, which actually goes a lot nicer with Hellrider. You still only need Hellrider, but in the 2-drop slot, now that you have Gibbering Fiend, you don't actually... The Torch Fiends essentially would be sideboard cards. Like, you have 4 of these in the sideboard to deal against artifact nonsense. But you don't really need Chained Brute and or Hobblefiend. I'm not entirely sure. Since your Footlight Fiend isn't, like, necessary... I mean, yeah. I'd probably say the Chained Brute is a little bit more of a liability than the Hobblefiend. Like, the Hobblefiend feels like utility rather than a liability. So you probably have, like, Gibbering Fiends instead of these. You still probably have, like, the Lightning Strikes, right? And then everything else is essentially the same. Yeah, no, I mean, that seems cool. I like the idea. I like the idea of doing this thing. No, where the hell am I? This is my current level, 51. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to Angry Hedron. If only it wasn't locked behind freaking... I still don't think this is something that should be on this pass. I think that this should be on this pass. And, like, these can stay on this pass even though they're garbage. But, whatever. Yeah, so all until the 31st, I will be playing various tribes that are spooky. And at the end of those videos, I guess I will talk a little bit about some of the cards that I would like to see on Arena in Historic specifically to make those tribes a little bit better. So yeah, if I was gonna make a spooky Historic anthology, this is what I would put in it for just Devils so far. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwin and Malik, for their continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and of course, until next time, all will be one and stuff.